So can you tell us a bit about what a news day actually involves?
So a news day is it's a big group effort. There are 4 quite large groups of between 10 and 15 people. We all work together to get as much news as possible and then put it out at the end of the day. So you can make packages, you get kind of ULAs, which is just shots of stories. You can get all sorts. It's generally quite interesting.
And what sort of different roles is there for people to do on a news day?
So there's lots of different things you can do. So you can kind of take the lead with a producer or an assistant producer role, or editor, depends if you're doing TV or radio, where you kind of had to decide what stories are going to be running, how they're going to be told. Or you can kind of take a step back and do a tech role, so you can edit stuff, you can make sure that the studio is working all right when you're on air, or you can be a reporter, you can go out and make the stories yourself.
And when you're trying to get a story, how difficult it can be sometimes to get people to speak to you with being like a student reporter compared to someone actually working in the news?
Well, like how the public react.
Yeah, like how difficult is it for like someone to get someone to actually talk to you?
It can be quite difficult sometimes because I was just out in Piccadilly Gardens about an hour ago, and me and the person I'm working with, we were there for about half an hour and we got one person. We must have asked about 50 people. So it can be quite difficult because you don't have a lanyard and you can't really go up to them and say, oh, I'm from the BBC or something. So it can be difficult sometimes, but generally people are quite nice.
How important is kind of working as a team in a news day with other journalists, like in the office?
It's absolutely essential, because if one part of the team is missing, then the whole thing doesn't work really. The producer needs the reporters to go out and get the stories, and equally the reporters need somebody to lead them and tell them what they're doing.
And what sort of skills do you think you've learned in a news day which will help you in your future career?
Lots of things actually. Like the news days are so helpful. So it teaches you all about how to kind of lead a group. It teaches you how to use the different kind of software and equipment. It teaches you how to make reports, how to script write. There's just an endless amount of skill and knowledge which you wouldn't get if you were sat down in a classroom just being told it.
And just finally, what's been your kind of favourite news day, and have you had any sort of news day disasters?
Not had any disasters. Usually they all work out okay. I don't really have a favourite, to be honest. That's mostly because I can't remember the stuff that I've done. But yeah, I can't really think of a favourite, to be honest.